Oh.
Hi everyone, today we are at a beautiful wetland called a marsh. Marshes tend to be oceanic and they always look a little bit like this with the rivers flowing through them. They help a lot with keeping storms at bay and helping with soil erosion. They are one of the 4 main types of marshes, which are forested wetlands. I would say that they look a little bit more like this with all of the trees and vegetation. There can also be bush swamps, which are the same thing. They are just with bushes as their vegetation instead of forests. Then there are what is called peatlands, which are made of decomposing organic matter, typically plants. This is going to create that squelchy soil. And there are 2 main types of peatlands, which are bogs and fens. And bogs tend to be high pH but low nutrients. So they're very acidic but very low in nutrients. And then fens, which are very high in nutrients but very low in pH, so more basic. And that is because fens typically take groundwater from the earth, as opposed to bogs will take rainwater from the sky instead. Wetlands make up 6% of the Earth's surface, so they're actually quite rare ecosystems. And they contain over 33% of all endangered species as well, so they're quite important to protect. And an estimated 40% of plants and animals rely on wetlands at some season, at some point. So a lot of them, this is their place for breeding. And a lot of them, this is just their home, this is their place to live. And then wetlands are also extremely important to us. They are extremely important to our fishing. They're also extremely important because they remove pollutants from water naturally. So we use them a lot for our drinking water. And then they also help with natural flood and erosion control. As I mentioned earlier, this will help the coast stay nice and intact. Over 90% of wetlands have shown signs of degradation in recent years. Most of that is human caused. So a lot of it is going to be dams, oil and gas extraction, overgrazing, overfishing, water pollution is a big one, and just building infrastructure on wetlands. Thank you.